How y'all doing? Sharp Burnham, my character Tremaine R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'll be in Once Upon a Time, Season 1, Episode 6. After on this week's episode in the fairy tale scenes, we find out that Prince Charming had a twin brother, and it starts off with Prince Charming's twin brother, and he's fighting this big, older, like, guy or whatever, and he beats him. And after he wins the fight, King Midas touches his sword and turns into the gold. And Prince Charming's twin brother is supposed to go slay the dragon. That way their kingdom can get more gold. That way they can prosper. And after this happens, Prince Charming's brother gets stabbed in the back and killed. So Prince Charming's brother's father, the king, he asked Rumpelstiltskin to revive his son, to resurrect his son. Rumpelstiltskin says he can't do this, but he can go get his son's twin brother. Because what happened is the king and his wife couldn't have children. So Rumpelstiltskin went to this farmer and his wife, who had twin boys, and took one of the boys to give to the king. And then this is when we meet Prince Charming, and he's a shepherd boy. And Rumpelstiltskin goes and talks to him and convinces him to go help the king, and goes to help the king, and he's supposed to act like his twin brother. And he's supposed to go up with the king's guard, and the king's guard slay the dragon, but that doesn't happen, and Prince Charming has to fight himself, and he tricks the dragon into a little opening in the mountain, and the dragon's stuck, so he cuts the dragon's head off and takes it back to King Midas, and King Midas turns it into gold, and then offers his daughter's hand in marriage to Prince Charming. Then he agrees to it because he's forced to agree to it because the king threatens to kill his mother. And then Prince Charming and the woman he's supposed to be married to go down the trail where he meets Snow White at. This all happens in the fairy tale scene. What's happening at Storybook, David is trying to remember who he is, and he doesn't. He wants to leave his wife and be with Mary Margaret, Snow White, and he tells her to meet him at the Trollberries. That way they can start to be together. And Evelyn convinces her to do this because at first it was just talk, but David has really done something to make this happen. So she goes away to meet with him, and then David gets lost and goes shopping and sees the windmill that used to be at his old house, and he remembers his wife, and he remembers the fake memories, and then he goes to tell Snow White this, and then she gets upset. And then David goes back to his wife, and that's all that really happened on this week's episode. Besides Emma finding out that the evil queen is sleeping with the sheriff. And that's all that really happened. As always, the preacher man R&B signing out. That's GG's awesome. It's been another episode of Retro TV 91. What do y'all think will happen now that Emma knows the sheriff's with the evil queen?